Lobotka.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! 2-0 and in next to no time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted.
A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time.
Van Dijk. Nigeria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Kane. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
And Messi!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Caicedo. Messi. Distributed tidily. And Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Kane. And it's made its way to
Mbappe!
That's a half-decent try. Serginho. Tries to play it through. Fernandes is on.
Big chance! He scored!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Nigeria with this to equalise. He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Now that's a dangerous ball. And a chance!
And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? And this is Kane. It's Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mbappe. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Jimenez. Van Dijk. Lobotka. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, what a mistake! Kane. Now this could... Real chance! He can get that clear. Lobotka.
There will be 3 minutes
Kane.
added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Taken back almost at once. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's done very well to take that. Jimenez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Either side holding
I'd
back
like to
here,
ask you
it
to
has
join
been
me in
quite a
wishing
half,
our
this.
birthday
Well, it's a
boy
lead
a
that's
very
by no
special
means
birthday.
convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He might be in here! Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Fernandes opts for safety. And it's Marquinhos. And Caicedo. Lobotka wins the duel this time. And this is Kane. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Messi. And he's certainly onside here.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Caicedo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Marcos Alonso. It's Lobotka. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Van Dijk. And it's Caicedo. Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. To Messi. Kane looking to add to his goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk. Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. And Guardiola. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kane is on his own. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this is a great position. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Showing good feet. Messi. Fernandes. Marquinhos. And Guardiola. That has been slung wide. And here's Kane. He's in a great position here. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... there.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 20, Osimhen. Number 6, Guardiola. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field,
Caicedo.
number 17.
Can he get on the end of this?
And
that is as far as they're going to go.
Robertson. Number 18.
That's a shade optimistic. Lobotka. Great vision. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a good foot in there. Kane. Nico Williams.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
Now it's Kane. Fernandes. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Marcos Alonso.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nigeria desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Any litter in the bins provided.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
So that's got things underway.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vardiol.
To Marquinhos.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. Now Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He's got away. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vardiol. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Osimhen. And this is... And the finish! Yes! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nigeria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Davids, he can run onto that. Danny Olmo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Caicedo. Germany looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the...
Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vardiol. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Kane, who's looking wide. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Caicedo. Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the keeper's got it again. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Vardiol. And it's Marquinhos. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. And Caicedo. And it's Marquinhos. Vardiol. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Kane. Oh, that's a key interception.
Vardiol.
Now Mbappe. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. And here's Osimhen. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
That has been slung wide. Oh, he's played it in low. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. And Vardiol. That has been cut short. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your attention
back on
to
the first
screen
45
right now
minutes.
for information
Nigeria
on your
really
shuttle
have
buses.
looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Nigeria have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
Nigeria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. There's the delivery. Caicedo. Now it's Osimhen. And Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now, this could be a chance. And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pulls it back. Climbs up big. Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Marquinhos under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van Dijk. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. The ball goes in. Oh, important interception. Now it's Rafinha. Caicedo. To Messi. Spread out to the left. So what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And he's intervened well there. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Caicedo. Davids gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent chance!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Germany. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Germany grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Germany really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Messi. Hakimi tries to pass it through on the through ball, and he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he was alert to it. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
there's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He is through here. That's the end. Nigeria can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Nigeria
are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish. Dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Algeria
Braced for their anthem.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So we're up and running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Camavinga. Dani Olmo in with the challenge. And here's Kane. Now it's Osimhen. Kane is having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Nigeria with the corner. They're first.